Hello, Sammy. How are we? I need to figure out what my TikTok password is. You are alive. I am alive. Just about. I'm aware there's no audio at the minute, but because I'm not on the tab, it's making a lot of noise in game. So, trying not to lose my sanity. And, right, log in with phone. I'm just going to try and do that. Oh, that's a skill issue. Should write things down next time. But I should. United Kingdom. That is me. Have I even linked my phone number? Probably not. Send code. Coca. I am late. I am just a little late. You know, it's been a while. The kingdom is anything but united at the moment. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. You know, not the best, but we deal with it. Right. Confirmation. Um that's if it will send it. But how are you two? How are you doing? How have things been? How long has it been since last stream? Last stream was on the 12th of March, which was how long? Three? Almost was March is the 3rd. It's almost 4 months. You know, in 8 more days would have been 4 months, which is, you know, a little bit crazy. Um we might have to leave the TikTok side because I just can't figure this out. Forgot password. Right, you know what? We're doing a new one. Tic Tac. This guy decides to get up, married, have 10 children, and get knighted all at the same time. Of course. That's the way we do it. To be fair, I don't even know what my email is for this account, but it signed me out because oh, it's that email. Okay. I got so many different emails. It's quite silly. Send code. Cool. How was the meetup? It was actually pretty nice. It was nice to see everyone. It's a shame that Relzy couldn't make it because of his little kiddo that got delayed because of issues at the hospital. But it would have been nice for him to be there. But of course, you know, life situations mean that he couldn't show up. But Matty was there. I know, obviously, Matty's been very inactive recently. He's fine. Everything's good with him. There was just a lot going on, and he needs a little bit of a break. But obviously, Luna was there. Queen V. So her name's Vicky. I don't know if anyone actually knew that, but um, she was there. Her partner was there. My partner was there. Luna's partner was there, and Ashen, Thea Shen. Might have closed down his TikTok. Yeah, he deactivated it. You actually met Vicky? Yes, we did. She's fine. Honestly, though, she came up from Hull and it took her, I think, I don't know what time she set off, but we were due to meet up at 1 p.m. She didn't get to us till like 5. And, you know, that was pretty late. So me and the others just like, we went to play some ping pong or table tennis. That was pretty fun. Email. Right, well, it's just not sending me codes. We're just gonna have to get started, I think. Just gonna have to leave the TikTok for another time. But we're on YouTube. We are on Twitch. So I guess we can just get started. Hope she didn't say anything wild. She was sweet. That's what happens when you live in New Zealand for so long. Yeah, I mean, oh well, it's all good. Right, unmute this. I'm hoping you can hear the game. New game. So what we're going to be doing before we even get started is obviously I've played 10 a lot, but I've never actually streamed the game. We're going to be doing 0 random encounters. Now, I have made a brief plan in my documents, and it's, I don't know if I can, oh, I'm not coming off this tab, start fucking making noise. But I've got a small document, and it tells me about each encounter that isn't a random one, how much AP you get, how much gil you get, the drops, and things like that. So we're going to do it in the standard grid, because, oh, should I do expert? Maybe we should do expert. I'm going to do expert because of a plan for one of the mini bosses. Expert sphere grid. Prepare for the backseaters with this run, of course. Yes, but it's fine. Is this a normal run? It is not a normal run, no. So 0 random encounters. They're going to be going straight off as soon as we get into Besaid, because all the ones in the what's it called? The pre-bit before Besaid, they're all, oh no, not before Besaid, before you meet Riku, they're all needed for the encounters. Oi, how dare you cannot, you do, I can't figure out my password, and I also can't speak, right? I just can't sign in. I forgot my stuff. Very annoying. Oh well, that's fine. Just as long as my chat doesn't crash like it usually does. It's fine. It is fine. Just happy you're back. Oh, how sweet. Probably the nicest thing you've ever said. Your permission on Discord broke. Oh no. That is, I don't know how. I've not been, what's it? I've not been on the Discord in ages because no one speaks on there. So I've not been keeping on top of it. Nightbot banned you on Twitch. Really? I don't know how I see banned people, but oh well, sucks to be you.
Listen to my story.
Have I been working out? Absolutely not. I've been the laziest I've ever been. I don't expect you to post food pics when you aren't allowed to post pictures. Oh, oh no. So, did I get is there a food channel in there? Maybe. I don't know why. Pictures aren't allowed anyway, but I should fix that. First of all, I ain't got no bossy breath. There is a food channel. Okay, good to know. I should fix it. I need to disable the ability to post pictures. Great. I'm clever. Oops. So, talking about this run, from knowledge, there's only 2 or 3 spots you can actually grind sphere levels. There's one on the boat from Besaid to Gilliga, because there is, there's just recycled enemies while you're fighting Sinsphin. You can get a bunch of power spheres from those, as well as SP. That can be a good way to get early game gil. As well as after that, when you fight the jellyfish, the ads in there drop ability spheres. So I want to at least fight 99 of each of those.
Nothing to worry about.
To max out on ability spheres and power spheres.
If I score a goal,
because then that should tide me
I'll,
until the
do
next grind
this.
spot, which is where you fight
That one
Anima
was for
and
you,
Seymour.
okay?
When you run away from them on the ice bridge,
What
you get a
seat?
bunch of the Guardos chasing after you, and they are infinite, to my knowledge.
It's from the right.
A lot of your
Got
channels
it.
are kind of ass. Oh, of course they are. Sure, across the veil. Let me know if you want or need help. Thank you. I will. Oh shit. I will message you if I need you. Same fight. Going to spend 6 hours there? No.
No problem.
I'm not gonna do any more than 99 enemies because that kind of defeats the purpose of it.
Alrighty.
If I'm gonna do a 0 random encounter run,
Take
you know,
it
it
easy.
limits the amount of SP that you can get, the amount of weapons you can earn. And that's just defeats the purpose because obviously you can get 99 sphere
Well,
levels
Gotta go.
and then
Cheer for me.
the room becomes easy. So then what's the point?
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Shut up.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Yeah, piss off.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight? Well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
So I'm not even sure if the run is possible because obviously once you get to the Guardos, once you've done the anima fight, if I need to get to the end of the game from there, and how I'm gonna do that, how I'm gonna do Seymour in the mountains, the final boss fight, the Lady Unalesca, I have no idea, because obviously not being able to get more weapons because you can't fight random encounters, so you can't earn the weapons. Sphere levels are going to be very low. Gil is going to be very limited, so getting items and things like that is going to be hard. Customizing will be, yeah, I'd be lucky to customize anything because the
I
items
was in a coffee
that I've
shop
got
running away
will
from
be very
home when I
limited.
heard the news. Our hero,
So-
checked, gone,
I don't know.
vanished into
We'll
thin
see how
air.
far we get anyway.
My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night.
I was talking to Luna about this
Make
part
way, make way.
when you get to Auron and you're on the bridge.
Coming through,
And
sorry.
what she did is got all of Tidus's overdrives.
Hey, I'm gonna be late.
Don't know whether to do that or not. It just take a very long
Hey,
time though. Can't really be bothered. I'm not gonna lie. Because you don't earn sphere levels until you get onto the boat. So it kind of seems like a waste. First of all, don't call me Ginger. You are meant to be, right? You know, close friends, you know? Very important people in my life. And you're making fun of me? Absolutely not. It's fine. I don't know which one of you it is. First one, this music slaps. I was going to download 4K cutscenes before stream, but it was 40 gigabytes. No, no, no. That is too much storage. Your favorite? The one and only? Oh yeah. In the document I made, I only wrote it up until Kilika Temple. So depending on how far we get it this stream, which we should be quite far, considering we're not doing random encounters. You know, the regions won't take too long to get through. When can you play Final Fantasy again? I don't know, because for one it depends when one you come over here, or if I get it for your Xbox. And also I will turn the game down a little bit. Because I want you to play this game. Because this game is pretty simple when you play it properly. Not what I'm doing. Either this one or Final Fantasy 13, I think. I do think with 7 Remake we can continue it, but it's just really overwhelming for you. I feel like when I'm sat next to you and you're playing it, you look lost. And I know it's because it's a new game, but I just feel like it's a very bad starting point. Because it's so complicated and it's fast. Whereas this, the combat is really slow. You can take your time and think about everything that you're doing.
What are you doing here?
Staying at mine tomorrow? Probably.
What are you
If
talking
Emma isn't staying, then I'll stay. If Emma's staying, then I'll just come home. Because I'm in work on Sunday, so. I am in Ashton though, so it doesn't really matter. Just let me know when you come back, and I'll get myself together. And let me know, so I know what if I need to bring my uniform or not. Oh, that wasn't a question. Fair enough. Okay, my bad. Well, I mean, we could download this game.
It begins.
And you could play this game.
Don't cry.
I think 7 Remake is also on Xbox. Because it'd be a lot easier for you to get it on your own console than just at mine. Because to be fair, you'll probably rarely come to mine now. It was an order. You don't order me about. There's no way.
What the?
What the?
Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
We called it sin.
Sin?
With the challenge that we're doing, I don't think we'd have many issues up until Since Bonkery in Mushroom Rock. Because that's always an issue. Especially if you're under-leveled, which we definitely will be. But we will have done that boss in a no sphere grid.
Gift from Jet.
So we
My
hope
old man?
that I can at least make give it a good try and get through it. We will see.
I hope you know how to use it.
Combat time!
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Yes, sir! Relzy! What's good? Yeah, I would be on TikTok, but I tried to stream, cannot remember my password. And it said I've got 5 attempts, I got to 1 attempt, and I was like, right, you know what? I'm leaving it. Don't want to get myself locked out of my account. So we're just on YouTube and Twitch at the minute. Yeah, look at me online. The rarity, it's been almost 4 months, which is quite a while. But we're back. Online streaming on... I'm on TikTok right now. Really? Because I am not looking at chat because it wouldn't let me sign in. So if I am, well, cool. Let me go to my other account and then try and read chat from there. I am live. Well then.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to leave my phone up because, you know, that's there. I wonder why I weren't replying. Yes, my bad. I apologize, but I can now read that. Overdrive, Bushido. Do your thing. Cool. Joining TikTok with Sword Chat, not coming up, so you went to this. Yeah. Yeah, it's because it didn't sign in. Well, I couldn't sign in because I forgot my password. Whoops. This boss we can just hit and not have to worry about healing because it won't kill us. I gotta go selfie stream tonight. Good to see you online though. Oh yeah, you're playing Zelda, aren't you? Well, best of luck with that. Hope you have a good time. Yeah, we're doing our own little challenge run this time. No random encounters. I should probably turn them off. There we go. One important thing I need to do is making sure that I plan my overdrives. So my plan for the next upcoming bosses is on the boat towards Kilika. I need to get Yuna's overdrive up so that when we get to Kilika, the mini boss, I need to overkill that, and there's a 1 in 8 chance that I get an HP sphere. If I overkill it, I get 2 HP spheres, and that will add a lot of extra survivability for my party. I think that'd be pretty essential because it's like an extra 800 health for every single party member, which is a big chunk. Also, I do have a bunch of little saves, so I'm just going to save over these probably. Actually, let's make a new one. Bum, 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 bum.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren,
I
let's
wonder
get out
if
of
I
here.
can try and sign in
Huh?
to TikTok.
Give me a break, man.
No, I've got to do it when I set up stream. Oh well, that's fine. Right. We slice all of these. I honestly do not care about the wings. We should be fine. All I need to do is attack the generator over and over again. Because to be fair, when they're going to be hitting us, we're going to be charging more overdrive and it can help us down the line in the future. Well, for a little, you're on Amazon, boom, review, see you later.
This could be bad.
And we will talk soon. I shouldn't be streaming for too long.
Knock
What
it
time
down.
is it? It's 8:30. So,
Trust
we'll
me,
see.
you'll
I might
see.
be on for like 3 hours. I'm not too sure. Depends when I'm too tired. Because I was up pretty early. I was up at 6:30-ish. I'm also up at 6:30 tomorrow. So, I won't be on too late. 3 hours 76. Well, I'm hoping it doesn't. I want to like get to Kilika today, at least, which means getting the Sin fight done in the way that I want it to be done. It also means do not die. So obviously I need to get 99 of the Sin scales from Sin, and then right after that there's a boss with the jellyfish and those Sin scales. And I need to kill 99 of those so that I get 99 ability spheres. I need to do all of that to make sure that I do not die. If I die, I need to do that whole grind all over again. Which, no. That will not be good. I would rather pass on that one.
Oren! Oren!
Where do you think, Koka, I'll have the most issue? You have played Final Fantasy X before, I'm guessing. Where do you think I'll have the most
sure.
issues? Because I think the first hurdle will be Since Bongri on Mushroom Rock. He'll definitely be difficult. As long as I can keep Waka hitting the head though, and keep healing with Yuno, I should be okay. That's what I hope. Anyway.
It all begins here.
Maybe every Seymour fight.
Hey,
Those are going to be a pain. What's the
Hey!
very first Seymour fight? It's the one with Anima, isn't it? Because as soon as I finish that
Hi,
fight,
old
I'm
man.
pretty sure that's the last grinding spot possible in this run. When the Guardos are chasing after you. I don't think there's a spot after that you can continually farm enemies.
I thought about a lot of things.
Because the thing with zero random
Like,
encounters is
where
that
I
enemies have
was,
to appear
what I got
in the
myself
world.
into.
And that is very
I
rare.
started to feel
They always just happen
lightheaded
rather than you running
and then
into them.
sleepy.
There is a
I
few
think I had a dream.
enemies.
A dream of being alone. I wanted someone,
what's
anyone,
it?
beside me.
When you go to the
So I
desert,
didn't have to feel alone anymore.
only very few. It's like when you go to get the treasures in the little sand pits. You know, there can be one or two enemies in the whole desert, but at least it'll be something. I don't know what items you can steal from them or they drop, but you know, any little thing should be able to help. Do they respawn? I'm not sure. Probably not.
Anybody there?
No, I'm gonna say they don't.
Oren! Hey!
Thing is, I've only planned up until Kilika Temple, so everything else past that point, I am unsure on. But right now, we just need to grab this chest up here. Pretty sure you get a potion from it, either that or 200 gil, and then we need to go to the left-hand side and get the other chest. 200 gil. Now this one over here should be a potion. If I remember correctly. If Elder can make it to Jet in no sphere grid, then you believe, yeah, that is true. I mean, no sphere grid runs are ridiculous. Did he do his VODs on YouTube? Because I might give him a watch, to be fair. Just the only difference with this is, for one, very limited on gil. There's 0 monster captures, so I can't grind items for customizing. I can't get weapons because I'm not fighting enemies that drop weapons, so I'm pretty much stuck with just whatever I'm given. Maybe streams YouTube, but you can't recall. I'll have to have a look. I think he did start streaming on YouTube, and as long as he's got automatic upload on, then they should be on there. High potion. Hell yeah, I've played this game way too much. I swear I've played this game almost 10 times. Probably not exactly 10 times, but just under. Enemy drops are important as well. Yeah, even though you're not getting spheres from them, you know, you are getting materials, which I'm not going to be able to have. Thing is, if there's no sphere grid run, A lot of people rely on Aeons. Not too sure how Railsy did it. But even in my run, I can't give my Aeons abilities because I won't have the items to give them. I can't increase their stats, can't do anything like that. Or if I do give them stuff, you know, it's got to have a permanent effect. It's got to last that till the end of the run, not just for the fight that I'm on. Because once those items are gone, then they're fully gone. Blue crystal thing lets you decipher the strange language. Yes, I know, but it's only if you've got a save file with all the Albeds unlocked. And I do not on PC. Last time I 100%ed this, I did it on PS5, so... I shouldn't have done that. Actually, I suppose it doesn't really matter. What I should have done here is let them attack me constantly to fill up my overdrive. So then I could use my overdrive against the boss. But the only reason I need to overkill an enemy is to get a little bit extra AP and a little bit extra gil, which, you know, at this point doesn't really matter. Getting AP isn't going to be much of an issue before the boat towards Gilligan. But this guy, we just smack him twice, I think. And then he's like, hey yo, I want to gobble you up. One more time. Well, this guy can't kill us either. I think he only does 50% of your health. Ouch. When 10 remake drops, I know you're all over it, even if it's in 20 years. Hey, when I'm 40 years old and the remake comes out, I'm gonna retire. And that's gonna be the rest of my life. That's all I
made
need.
it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
I've seen a lot of Final Fantasy VIII
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
AI remasters, and they look so cool. Like, I really want to play 8. It's just that it didn't appeal to me as much as 7 did. And it's really hard nowadays to get back into that game for me. I know a lot of people like the art style, but I like my 4K. I like my 120 FPS. I like all of that. And obviously Final Fantasy VIII just doesn't do that. Plus, I've heard that the story is probably like one of the worst, not worst, but most confusing stories out of all of the games.
Need fire.
Need fire. Okay. We need some flint. One thing that I'm probably going to have to do is, because I can't get weapon drops, I'm going to need my celestial weapons, which unfortunately does mean chocobo races. That's not good. The amount of hair that I'm going to pull out of my skull while doing that, I'm going to be bald. There's going to be no hair left. And lightning dodges. I suppose with Lulu's doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of does, but you know, you can't unlock her full weapon until you get access to go back to Besaid. Not Besaid, the temple, which is where we're at now. And even then, you need to kill what we just fought, which, you know, if you've done that before, you need to have Tidus, Riku, and Waka very high in level. And they need to be able to do a lot of damage. So we probably won't even be able to get Lulu's weapon. I know Yuna's will be really easy. I think. Maybe? Maybe not. Because I swear you need to capture 10 different enemies, and because we can't do random encounters, we can't capture enemies. So maybe we can't get Yuna's either.
I need food.
Same. No, I don't, because I just had the most
What do you
banging
want?
pasta bake with pepperoni.
It was
Can't
a
get
bad
Auron's weapon
call.
because enemy hunting.
Your team lost.
Do you need to
because of
kill
you.
certain enemies, or
You came to say
I
that.
can't remember how you do Auron's.
It's been 10 years.
Because don't you need to
I
pick
thought
up the
you'd be
rusty
crying.
sword? Oh, that's how
Who,
you get his
me?
weapon. I
You
can't remember
cried?
how you get his sigils and stuff. You can't even do whackers, because for whackers is what's it? You need to have him in so many battles for his thing to unlock in Blitzball.
Hey,
It's like one enemy.
wait,
Oh,
wait.
someone's
Don't
captured
go out
one
on
from
me.
one enemy from each area. Yep, can't do that either.
Just hold on. I'll get
How
more
do you do
wood.
Kamari's? To get Kamari's weapon, you need to do the Cactuar bits in Thunder Blaze. Pretty sure to get one of his sigils or crests, it's just in a chest on the road next to the Chocobo Eater. Or at least that's for
Give me
one
a
of the
break.
characters. Hey yo, someone is promoting. Get out. Okay, we got Riku. Welcome to the team. I'm not sure if I got sensor on. I am
You
just
on my
gonna give
side?
myself sensor.
Cool.
I know it's a cheat, but oh well. I don't have sensor on. I should turn it on if I can. What would it be under? Sensor? Parent sensor is on. Maybe this boss just doesn't have a sensor. Oh well, okay. We don't really need to overkill it. Oh, it does. Never mind. It doesn't work with grenades, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to steal from it until it says nothing left to steal, because it will be handy to have. Ikari's weapon with the butterflies could be. You might be right. I'm not sure which character it's for. Well, it is for one of them at least. Couldn't steal anything. Okay. It's either our agility feels so high, or this thing's accuracy is rubbish. I'll try one more time. Okay, well, we got it, so I doubt there's much left to steal. Alright, one more time. No, okay. Attack. Will it kill it? It will not. Okay, that's pretty close to death, but it's fine. Whey, it's very level.
Phew. That was close.
Hello, Neff. How am I? I am good.
let me go.
How are you, Theoshen? How did the rest of the night go the other day?
Fin, Irisa, Tekiaka. Bak, Edeku. Gemed?
Fed! Trivitek Risa!
Drelmia, Drakisha,
See me back on, of course. On Final Fantasy X, the GOAT. Obviously, doing the challenge run. It's not on screen. I'm hoping it's in the title of the stream anyway. I've not checked. But, yeah. 0 random encounters. Okay, the rest stayed until midnight and headed your ways. That's fair. Greatest Final Fantasy ever, of course. Coke was saying before, you know, once the remake of this comes out, eventually, in 20 years' time, 2 decades, you know, I'm gonna bash it. There's no random encounters. Okay, sweet. No worries. Now your remake is so close, probably. I've seen a lot of AI generated Final Fantasy VIII, which does look pretty cool. Obviously that's not going to be released because they've already remastered the game,
Hurts.
and all they did is do the models,
Whoa.
which is a bit disappointing.
Okay.
But they could end up doing that again in the future. I feel like I've heard somewhere that they're releasing the 13 series on the PlayStation Store. Because right now it's not in there. They have just released
Right,
Remake and
whatever.
16 on Xbox though.
Hood Kabeg?
So they could be trying to link the games between consoles again.
I said I don't understand.
Akomala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me?
Been saying this for ages. 13 is the only Final Fantasy not available on PlayStation, which
Alright,
makes
I'll
no
work.
sense. Well, it is available on PlayStation, but only on the PS3. You think with like PlayStation Now, where you could play old games, or PlayStation Plus Premium, where you could download games and it'd basically be like a PS3 emulator. I remember that, like, it looked like the PS3 home screen. But they've not even got that as an option for 13, which doesn't make much sense, but...
Oh, almost forgot.
well. Using the sphere grid. Can I speed this up? Because ain't no way you got me listening to this. The amount of times I've seen this is ridiculous. Neff, when it sees Final Fantasy X Remake. 10 Remake, when it sees Neff. I'm not seeing the emoji. This is quite disappointing. I really want to witness this. Hell yeah. Tonberry and that thing, that bear. It will be terrified. It is going to be played a lot. We're going to get many hours. I think on this version, I've got like, what's it? I think on PlayStation, I have about 500 hours. And then when I initially played it on PS2, there was 2 full playthroughs. And I got about 100 hours on PC. I just never 100%ed it on PC. We're on Twitch now too. We are indeed. Shooting over Twitch. Okay, no worries. That sounds good to me. Alright, skip. Get out the way. Hello this side. Hello Ashen from Twitch. Cool. Oh damn. That is a little bit fast. Cool. I'm gonna resave just because I ain't. There's no way. If I die on Trost, which is the next boss, there's no way that I'm reliving all of that. I think I'll pass. Oh, I need to speak to you, don't I?
We found some ancient ruins right
was that
beneath
sound?
us. It's not
I
active
heard
now,
a sound.
but there should still be some power
I don't know
left.
what just happened.
We're gonna go down there and activate
First of all,
it.
it's working.
And then we should be able
Amogus.
to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Am I hearing TikTok things? I just can't see TikTok chat here, which is very, very annoying. Dive. I need to look at my phone for it, but it doesn't always give me the alerts on my phone because I'm looking at things from a different account, so I'm only seeing what the public can see. So, what we're going to do for the next boss, we can't obviously. Well, I guess we could use Riku's overdrive. I don't suppose why we couldn't, because if we do overkill the boss, we get a little bit more AP. I believe the boss by default drops 8 AP, but instead we'll get 12 AP, which, if we have a look, so we need 10 AP. So you know we'll get another sphere level if we overkill it. That could be quite dandy. Oh, Yunaki, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I'm doing well. How was the meetup? Glad to hear it. It was pretty fun. Love to meet all those wonderful people. Of course, we're all amazing. Hell yeah. Right. So I believe you do fight a few little fishies before the boss, which aren't random, you know, they just kind of pop up. But then it's the boss. Oh, on TikTok too, that might have been the sound you heard. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a bit. Well, thank you for the follow, anyway. But I can't see TikTok notifications because I forgot my password, so I can't see it on my PC. Very annoying. Right, what can I steal from yous? Grenades. That is pretty helpful. What I might do is just keep stealing. Because I know I don't get health back for before the next boss, but it's not too much of an issue. I can just use potions. Because we get a load of items soon anyway. Just this one left? There it is. So jealous of you guys, we're very happy as well. It was really fun. We went to a gaming bar and Ashen completely aced us at Mario Kart, Smash Bros. He's just a little bit of a bash, you know? Like, what is the need? There's no need to be that sweaty, but you know what? It was still fun. Potion. This. Sure. Neff versus TikTok password. I know. Right. Right, what's the button to zoom out? Not that, not that. I should have looked at the tutorial, shouldn't I? I'm gonna try. Oh, is it? It's this button. Cool. So, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to spend sphere levels or wait until we get to Kilika, get the HP spheres from the Lord Ochu and keep everyone kind of in the center, then everyone can take advantage of those HP spheres. Because say for example, I start with Yuna, I start sending her down here, she's got to come all the way back for those HP spheres, which doesn't really make sense. I may as well kind of put it somewhere local, but then again, I'm wasting very valuable sphere levels on just getting a few HP. Well, like 800 health, I'm pretty sure, if I get 2. So, it's that balance whether do I want more stats, or do I want 800 more health? Not too sure. Either way, I think it will be very valuable for us to grab Cheer while it's there. One day we'll get an international meetup going. I'll see a few others on the US side, of course. Need a Japan and Korea trip with the boys, of course, hell yeah. Get me to Korea. Korea does seem really fun. And the food looks nice as well. Which part of the US are you from, Goka? Right. We can just go for it and hope for the best. Have a prayer. California. Oh, I see. California is really nice. At least it's from things I've seen. Give me some grenades. Right, I'm gonna cheer. Helps with physical defense, which means we take less damage. As long as I don't die, we'll have permanent resistance to some physical damage, as well as dealing more damage as well, which, you know, nothing wrong with that. Set it on fire physically and politically. That is a weird word to say. Yeah. Yeah. You have a lot of forest fires in California, don't you? Which, you know, can't say I'd like. That is 3 cheers. Who's this guy? BK! Hi. It's me. This is 4 cheers. Well, yeah, BK, we're doing a no random encounter run. With 3 grenades. Hell yeah. Just gonna see how far we can get. Right, that is 5 cheers, that is all we can do now. So now we start beating him up. We could use grenades. It kind of speed up the process a little bit, but I want to lengthen the process so that we can get an overkill on it by using Riku's mix. So we'll just keep hitting it, I think, until it hits Riku enough so that she gets her overdrive. California is a war zone right now. Oh no. That isn't good. Okay, stand by. Usually I would defend, but I want to take more damage because it gives me more overdrive. She can just keep stealing and Tedious can attack. Hello Twitch viewers. BK over on Twitch. Weren't you streaming earlier? You streamed Persona. Stand by again. Heals herself, she can take a little bit more damage from the upcoming attack. He can't attack. I guess I just defend. How was that stream? Also, you've been playing 10-2 as well. I haven't even played 10-2, so you're getting more 10 knowledge than me. Should I heal? I should probably heal. Heal her. Because she's going to be doing the most amount of damage once she's got her overdrive. Potion. Cool. Hitting the right person. We can use a grenade, it's fine. Den 2 is an experience, I'll say that. How far are you in? I know the, concept of it. I don't know much about the story, but I know that you dress all nice. Well, that's pretty much where my knowledge ends. I know Ashen, you would like 10 too. Right, 269. I want to kind of do nothing. I want him to defend. She can steal. No, maybe not. Can't check her weapons. She can stand by them. I just need her overdrive to get up. On the second to last chapter. I don't know how long you've been playing it, but it seems rather quick. Okay, defend. I need it to start hitting Riku. So she needs to keep stealing, and Tidus needs to just keep defending. And all of this just for an extra 4 AP, but it will give me that extra sphere level. Let's have a mod to increase the battle speed, because right now I'm either under level, which is why boss takes forever, or the thought of the game. Like I said, I'm not too sure. I haven't played it myself. So, I don't know. I feel like you didn't have issues in this game about being under leveled, whereas I feel like when I first played it, I did. So whether it's player dependent, I'm not sure, but who knows. I think one more hit on Riku, she should get her overdrive. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Okay, maybe one more. There were 2 game crashes per stream, which is weird because 10 had no problems. The only problems I have with 10 is green screens. But I was reading a Reddit post and I feel like I've sorted it. Because usually I crash, well, I get a green screen on the opening cutscene where they're playing Blitzball. But on this stream it didn't happen, and I feel like it's because I increased the amount of VRAM that the game is using. Because initially it uses, I think, 2 gigabytes. I increased it to 4 gigabytes, which is what Reddit said, and I didn't get the green screen. So, I guess it works. Right, okay. Now we can overkill the boss. We can get some extra AP, get some extra gil. And we should be golden. Sweet. Cool. That's done. Got the extra sphere level. 4 power spheres do usually get 2, but because we overkilled it, we got a few extra. Now we go all the way to Besaid. Very fun. Ace of Spades, hello. It has been a while. It has been almost 4 months for me. But my girlfriend has gone away for a day. So I was like, you know what? We're streaming. That is what we're going to do. Why not? Get a little bit of time. Use it wisely. Well, how are you? How are you doing? Couldn't have picked a better game, of course. We're doing a challenge run right now. You can kind of see it in the top left corner. We're doing a 0 random encounter run. Trying to see how far we can get in it. I do have a plan up until Kilika Temple. But past that point, no idea. So I'm gonna have to continue writing in my document that I've made to kind of plan out the run. There's very few grind spots in this game. There's the one on the Kilika boat where you get a bunch of sin scales running after you. And the next one is by Anima and Seymour, where you're running from the Guardos on the ice bridge. I'm pretty sure those are the only points where you can continuously infinitely grind. You're good? How am I? I am great. I am living life. It is pretty cool. I'm going to attempt playing all the Final Fantasies all in order. What happened to the 10 video we're going to make? The 10 video, episode 1 is still done, but I just don't have time anymore. It's like, with the Final Fantasies in order, once I got to 7, because I played 7 so much, even before I got with my girlfriend, it was like, I was so burnt out at that point. The fact that I voiced all 6 games, and then every like 10 minutes while playing 7, people were like, why are you using a voice mod? You defeating the purpose of the game. And that was just annoying. But I didn't want to play without it, because it meant voicing another game. But also the story. You know, I've played the 7 story. As good as it is, it was like 7 months continually, over and over again. So I kind of needed a break. And then obviously I got with my girlfriend at the time. And then that takes up a lot of time. So again, with the Final Fantasy X videos, I've just not really got the time to continue making them. I do have all the footage there. Same as when I did Rebirth with my starting equipment. All that footage is still on my computer, but I just don't have the time to edit it really. You have a great voice acting skills. You don't need a voice mod. I did at the time. After voicing Kefka, there was no way I was speaking. Voicing Barrett with a little like gritty voice.
Didn't you say so earlier?
That's gonna be hard. Rolling in a nose fair good run. I know we did. Yeah, I don't know whether this would be more difficult than Nose Fair Grid. Because while I'm trying to research it, I found no runs, at least completed runs, of this challenge.
Who
So,
are you guys anyway?
Who knows? It would be possible. I'm guessing. I hope.
Can't you tell?
I don't want to just give up. I never give up.
You're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
Never for
I don't
Final
even know
Fantasy
what an Al
17
Bhed
voice
is.
acting. Hell
Where are you
yeah.
from?
Get me in it.
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Eggs.
Pretty exciting that Square
Did you-
said how
hit your head or
Expedition
something?
33 was an inspiration for the next title.
You
I
guys
really
hit
do
me?
hope it is turn-based, and I really hope that the combat is similar
Oh,
to
right.
Expedition 33,
Do you
but
remember
also
anything before that?
different, so it's not like a reskin for it and just a bit of a different story. But the parrying system, like dodging, pretty cool. I do wish in Expedition 33
So I
for
told
the
her
moves it
everything
was
there
more than
was to
just
tell about
3 button
Xanarkin.
inputs,
About life there,
and
blitzball,
also the
and
team
Sin's
attacks.
attack.
Similar
and
to
About how Aaron
like,
and I were engulfed in this light. I
Loveless
just said
in
things as they
Rebirth,
came to mind.
where there's loads
then I
of
started
different
to
button
wonder.
inputs, and your team works together while pressing these inputs, and the more you press, the stronger your group attack
Did
is.
I
On like
say something
colossal
funny?
titans. I want some
You
like
and your
Final Fantasy
sin.
16 Titan Lost type bosses doing things like that.
Don't
I
worry.
think that'd be
you'll better in no
ridiculous.
time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is there.
You know
Maybe
what
you
you're
just
playing
had
at the
some
minute?
kind of dream?
That gives me Expedition 33 vibes. What were you playing?
You
I
mean
can't
I'm
remember
sick?
what you're playing.
Because of Sin's toxin. Yeah.
You miss Nefka. I
You
do
sure?
not.
Yeah. There is no Xanarkand anymore.
Octopath
Sin destroyed
Traveler.
it 1,000 years ago.
Have I?
So
Was I
no
in
one
a
plays
stream?
blitzball there.
I feel like I was in a stream that where I watched you do it,
Huh?
play it, but I can't remember what it was like.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Not sure about it. You've not streamed it? Oh, fair enough. Maybe I haven't then. The name sounds familiar, but oh well. Right, we have 2 sphere levels. We can't really use them. I need to get all my party together and see where they all are on the grid, and try and come up with a plan of how to get them leveled up.
You said you play blitzball?
Blitzball.
Uh-huh.
Style just reminds you of
You know,
Expedition 33
you
in the
should go to
combat
Luca.
turn-based, add pictos and dodge parry and jump.
Someone
You've got
might know who
Expedition
you
33.
are, or
I
you might
see.
find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah,
Yeah, I loved Expedition 33. And if Square can make a game even better than that, you know, Expedition 33 is probably one of my most favorite games. Right now, anyway. I do want to replay it,
okay. Leave it to me.
but I don't know
I'll get
if
you
it's
to
a
Luca,
replayable
promise.
game.
You'd rather
Whether that's
stay
because
here?
I don't have the time, or whether
Okay,
it's because
I'll
it
go
didn't,
tell the others.
it didn't
Wait
hit
here.
in a certain way.
Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Because, for example, it's like God of War.
Oh, uh-huh.
I loved God of War and God of War, was it Ragnarok? I did them, played both of them, 100%ed them. I can't play them again. I don't know why, but
My
it's just, I
Xanarkand?
can't
Some kind
play.
of
I
holy
have tried
place?
to put, like,
Yeah,
start the
right, I
game
thought.
and do another playthrough, but it just
Since
doesn't
when?
feel the same. We're excited for the potential
Yevon?
of 17.
Sin?
Yeah, I cannot
Luca?
wait.
I thought Sin
It's
just
going
took me to a
be
faraway
base
place.
take, but I don't
that I can
want
go back in a
turn-based
day or
games to go
two.
as hard as 33 did in the pyro
But
mechanics with the takes
1,000
some
years
strategy.
into the future?
Yeah, that is true. I felt like the main
No
damage
way.
wasn't even from your abilities. It could have been from your abilities, but like the parrying was like you took no damage at all. So there was no point in like getting shell on yourself. There was no point in protecting yourself because you could just make all damage immune if you knew the attacks. There still should be some kind of build your party, strengthen your party, level up your defense rather than only your strength, as well as health. Because most of the time I was playing with Pictos that would give me only 1 health point so that I could do certain moves and whatever else. And it wasn't to make it more challenging, it was just because it made me stronger. I could do more damage because the enemies weren't hurting me. Strategy is dodging and parrying though, and having the right Pictos. Yeah, Pictos is the customizability part of it, which was good. I do wish that you weren't like, I don't know, but with Lumina and things like that, I wish you could have more. But I suppose it makes sense why you wouldn't, because you don't want to be so overpowered. But then it's just a matter of balancing it right.
Riku!
Oof! It's the racist guy. Waka!
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
No longer strategizing with the idea of the enemy is going to do this to me, rather whether it's what an attack or debuff. Wait. No longer strategizing with the idea of the enemy is going to do this to me, whether it's what an attack or debuff. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like I said, there's just not much incentive to defend yourself. I also didn't really like the tints, because there was no way to make more, you just had to find them. And it's like, oh, I got no revival tints, I guess I'm done.
Yo,
Racist Waka equals best Waka. Of course! You know, once he accepts Riku, he gets boring.
Try that move.
We love
One more
racism.
time.
finally. Things were starting to look up.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The
Thank you for the
Xanarkin
follow, Dougie.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka,
Right.
coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother.
We do need to speak to all these guys because they give us a
What,
few
you
different
hungry?
items.
Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
There is also a chest over here. We'll grab that as well. Playing Metaphor and the combat is so good. I was actually going to buy that today. But then I was like, nah, I'll just stream. I'll stream instead. But yeah, I think Metaphor is definitely going to be the next game that I play. Off stream, probably. Because honestly, this is probably, I don't know how often I'm going to be able to stream. This is probably more like, you know, maybe in a few weeks I might stream again. But I can't do a full story playthrough of the game because I probably just won't be able to commit to it. Thank you. I've got the Moon Crest. I have already got it. Do not worry. Thank you. I think this guy doesn't give you anything. Yeah, this guy doesn't. Sweet. Let me just check. Did we definitely get it? Moon Crest. Cool. Has to be in the cheapskate? Of course he
I
is.
felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask.
He's first off the team.
It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well,
Oka's first off
take
the
a
team.
Sin came,
That's true.
destroyed the
You know, he
machina
just kind of
cities,
retire.
and Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago, just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
One weird
It
thing
was
in
just as
Ten
Riku
2 is that
said.
they made brother in
Waka
love
and
with
Riku
Yuna,
couldn't both be lying.
which makes no. I've
Why
seen this
would
before.
they?
Makes no sense because they are cousins. What in the
But you from the Xanarkand days,
Alabama
that was a good one, huh?
is that?
Hey, I'm
Those
not saying that team
family.
never existed, yeah?
No, because Sid
But you gotta
is
figure,
Yuna's
a team
uncle.
living in luxury like that be pretty
Brother
soft, eh?
is
I
uncle's
appreciated
son.
the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that
Cousins.
time, all I could think about
no,
was
that is not
everything
a
that
romance
happened
that
to
we
me.
need.
All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I
Also,
could go home.
did you notice that one
For
of the
now,
dudes
I
in the
just lived
airship was
life
called
until that time
Shinra?
came. No more worrying
So,
about where
that
or
little
when
link
I was.
between 7 and
Sure,
10.
it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already.
First cousin
a little
2,
better.
disgraceful
Maybe.
behavior. Oh, yeah, but Sid is directly Yuna's uncle. So, you know, it is first cousin. Ew.
Hey, it's this way.
Okay. Alright, well, knock me off then. Sid's sister is Yuna's mum. Ah, so... We never get told about her mum, do we? At least in 10. I don't know who her mum is.
What's the big idea?
Right, it might put us into a fight to showcase Wakker's skill of his blind shot. I'm not too sure. Not really much about a mum, even in 10-2 and 10-3. Excuse-moi, but no such thing exists. There's a few chests. I know where one of them is, but there's that one. But is there more than just that one? I can never see him. 10-3, that disgraceful voice clip thingy. You mean... What, in the main menu, when you're picking your game, is there something in there? One right at the beginning on the right. In the beginning. Okay, let's have a look. There we go. Hi, potion. I'm gonna guess that's all of them. The only fights, so coming up will be the trial in the temple. There'll be a bunch of tutorial fights which are mandatory, you can't skip them. And then the boat. The boat will take the longest, that'll probably be the majority of the stream. Because we need to fight 99 of the Sin Scales, and then 99 of the ones
Let me
underwater.
go.
All without dying.
You want me on your team,
Let's hope we don't
right?
die, or I'll have to do it all over again.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then, you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
So
Sure
peaceful
thing.
with no enemies. Going to use Aeons.
Dude,
I feel like
our team
Aeons
is gonna
might
rock,
be
eh?
necessary. I'm not sure. I'm going to see how far I can get without them. No, actually,
I thought then that
I'm
Blitzball
using
and
Aeons.
Sin were the only two things that
I'm
Spira and
making,
Xanarkand
I'm
had
making
in
that
common.
clear right now. I am using Aeons because part of my
I
plan
wasn't too far off
for me
either.
to get 2 HP spheres early on in the game, I need to use Valor. I need to use its limit break. It's overdrive. So
This
I
is
will
where
be using
I was
Aeons.
born. I started Blitz when I was 5.
The only
I joined the
issue
Aurochs
is
at
when it
13,
comes to
10 years
customizing
ago.
Aeons, I'm going to be very
10
limited on
years.
materials to
We
actually give
never
them new
won a
abilities, increase stats.
Well, after last year's tournament,
So
I
they'll just be
quit.
scaled with how
Time
Yuna
seemed
is.
right.
Who do we think is going to be the most important party member? Because when I do get the HP
So,
spheres,
After quitting,
I
I
need to
got
see
this new
who
job, yeah?
is best
But every time my
to
mind wandered,
use
I
them.
thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
It could be Yuna. Yuna could
So
be the
you
most
want to win
important
the
one.
next tournament?
Because
Go
all
out
the
with a bang.
Aeons increase in strength, how, like, when she
So
does.
what's our goal?
I don't care
So if
how
she
we
gets
do.
more health, Aeons get more
As
health.
long as we
which means
play
more
our best.
survivability.
If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory.
Victory!
When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
What do you think will be the hardest bosses? I think the first hurdle will be Sinspongui, which is on Mushroom Rock. The one that wobbles his head around because we'll be very underleveled for it. I think up
the one
until
from
that
the sea.
point, it'll be breezy.
Be
so
on guard.
fine.
There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a
And
shame if
next
something happened
after
now.
that, where do you go after that? You go
Who are they?
down Mushroom Rock
Yuzu and Gata, Crusaders.
to the temple,
Huh?
through
Cruise
the
of
woods.
What? You forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't
I can't
worry
remember what's
about it.
after that.
I'll help you out.
It's not Guado Solam that
Cool.
early, is it? I
In
don't think
return,
so.
come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool.
Can't remember.
About the Crusaders, you
since
can
I'm
ask them
green,
yourself. They got a lodge in
um,
a village.
Seymour on the mountain, and Unalesca. And the final boss, probably. I think those will be my main concern.
Crusade village.
Another
Got any
annoying one
food there?
will be
We'll get you something
the
over
one
there
before
later. Take a
Unalesca,
look
because it
around
gives
first.
you Berserk on, I think,
Let's see.
1 or 2 party
The
members,
Crusaders' lodge
depends
is
on
over
your
yonder.
alignment on the grid.
Yuzu and Gata are usually there.
And I'm going to have no armor with Berserk proof on it, because I don't have the materials to customize
All
that.
right.
So that could be pretty
Over
annoying.
here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try.
Oops.
Not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Right. Oops. We need to go and rob somebody. Oh, and this one. He can give us a bunch of free stuff. I can't remember exactly what it gives. There's also a book in one of the tents where the Crusaders are. Funny how Waka has never thought about a victory, yet they signed for it unconsciously all the time while praying. That is true, you know? It is the prayer for victory. And it's never for, oh, victory! Right, there's that. Speak to these fellas.
Hey,
you know
you.
what? Can't be
You were
bothered.
attacked by Sin, right? Recently, what?
Cool. That's just like one that I hate. Anyway. Let's go to the temple. He kind of looks like Wedge.
It was then, standing in that place, I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Cool. He'll probably say, turn around. Then go and sleep.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men,
Infidel.
or something like that, I
Poor
figured.
guy in 3 seconds. Yeah. Well. We'll be fine. Sin's toxin. What a shame. Okay, Waka. I need him to make my tea. Oh, that is not Waka's place. Yo!
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap.
Hello again.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly.
Flashbang.
But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
But he might die! Oh no! Will die. From the blade of my sword.
Waka?
Well, anyway. Let's save the summoner. Stay away from the summoner! Let me try and speed run the trial.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Okay. Let's go.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
F the rules. Of course. Strange glyph shows. Okay. Like I care. Skip, skip, skip. Memory loss. A boy is gonna find us. Of course. In the depths. With speed as well. Because I'm gonna do this, hopefully, as efficiently as possible. We'll see. To be fair, I can't even remember where things go. But, first of all, I need the sphere. I think. Can I put this in this wall? Okay. This is the blue sphere. So I need to get the destruction sphere. Oh, that's the destruction sphere. Oh, whoops. This wasn't a very good speedrun. So, destruction sphere. I need to go in the room behind us, so we can get a weapon for Yuna. I think. One thing I don't miss about the old games is the camera snapping. Where you'd be going one direction and with your analog stick, the camera would change direction, and then you're just not going the way that you're pointing on the stick. The amount of times where I've gone through a door going forwards, and then the camera has been so that when I'm in the next area, and the door is behind me. You know, I go through the door, and then I go back through the door, same door.
Okay.
Go back to where I came from.
Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
I'll let go with the stick again. Yes, you do. Otherwise, you're like going forwards, but because your camera swapped, you're still going diagonally.
Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
Let's go save the hose.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it?
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
I was making jokes about her dad abandoning his children. Can't do that. No, no, no.
Is the
Might
summoner
offend
alright?
somebody. Can't say anything offensive nowadays. Especially a big streamer like you. You get done. What have you been streaming lately? I'm guessing you do still stream. Because your name changed as well. I was really confused. because I saw you in someone else's live. I was like, oh, is that Sammy? I think it's Sammy. But you changed your name. Well done, Kamari.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Miss Destiny, hello. How have I been? I've been well. It has been 4 months since my last stream.
Man, was I
Quite
surprised.
a while.
And here I was thinking
We're
summoners
doing
were
a
all
challenge run
geezers.
for Final Fantasy X. Have you played Final Fantasy X before? Show me Valafor.
Hey, over here.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
Getting worried. Over time off as well. It was well. Just got occupied. But I don't know how often I'll be able to stream, but I got a chance today. I was like, you know what? We're going to do it. I haven't streamed in a while. I met up with a few other streamers this week on Monday. So, you know, Ashen, of course, Luna, Queen V, Matty was there as well. He's doing well. I know he's come off social media, but he was there. He's doing fine. I think that was everyone. Obviously, Queen V's partner, my partner, and Luna's partner also came as well. There's quite a few of us. But we went to a gaming bar. That was pretty fun. It was nice to see everyone. So sorry about Vicky. We get her celebration and start spouting nonsense. She was fine. She was very late though.
I had never seen anything like it in my life.
That's awesome. We saw a
Sure,
picture on my
it was a
Discord.
little
Yes,
scary,
there
but
was a
still,
picture.
I could feel
Yeah, it was
a
nice.
strange
It was
kind
nice
of
to see everyone.
gentleness coming from it.
Matty's a lot taller than I thought he was. He's 6'2", and I'm 6'1". But I don't know why, but I feel like it's
remember
because I never saw his
that
legs.
night, we talked for the first time.
But I don't know. It's just
I
hard
didn't know
to
it then,
see people's
but after
heights
that night,
on camera.
everything changed. For everyone. For
Yeah,
me.
5 hours late. It was a shame, but oh well. She only really missed out
Let me
on
introduce you to
some
the team.
food
This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let
and
him on
table
the team.
tennis.
His memory's
great,
a little
though.
fuzzy,
Yeah, it was
so
nice.
don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hiya.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best!
Nerds.
Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to
So
win.
the next
Easy,
hour of this stream is most likely going to be fighting a bunch of enemies on the boat, and then fighting the Lord Ochu. The thing with the Lord Ochu is there's 2 drops you can get with an overkill. You can get MP spheres or you can get HP spheres. And HP spheres are a 1 in 8 chance of dropping. So I'm hoping we can at least get the overkill, get the HP spheres, which shouldn't be too difficult. And then we can move forward.
Stay away from
Depends
the
how long that
summoner.
takes. Depends whether I continue the stream after that point. Because I have only planned up until Kill the Temple so far.
Careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh?
No problem.
I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
To be fair, the grinding on the boat will be easy. Because all I need to do is cheer 5 times. Well, make sure everyone gets a turn so that everyone gets AP for it. But then I need to cheer 5 times for my 5 attackers, which is going to be Tejas, Kamari, and Waka. And then after that, oh no, I also need to charge up Yuna's overdrive for the Lord
We're going on the
Ochu.
same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
So I'll
We
do
can
that.
Talk more.
Huh.
Heal up Tejas and Waka before we kill Sin,
You can
so
tell me
they're
all about
fully
Xanarkand.
healed for the next part. I'll have loads of potions because you can kick a
Don't get
suitcase
no ideas.
for I think
No
like
promises
10
there, big guy.
potions
Hey, but what if she like
for the
comes
jellyfish
on to me?
fight. Whereas in the Sin fight,
That's
we've got
not
you and
going to
Kiki curing
happen.
us, so it's fine.
If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Okay, we're good to go.
Good. Sleep tight.
Chose to live in Kiwi land and now in Aussie land. Yeah, I mean, how anyone can live in Australia makes no sense to me. The spiders are the size of my head. I ain't dealing with that. You know, you go to put your shoes on and one crawls out into your foot. Twitch chat pops up twice. Does it? Wait, I can see yours. Will it pop up again? Has any like doubles itself?
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
When you do it, it doesn't happen.
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
It'd been set up to look crazy. I mean, he's not doing it now.
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate
I
you.
hate you.
Hell yeah.
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead. He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no
Two
matter
girls
what
barely
he looks
know
like,
and telling him to
he
hate
isn't
his
Chapu.
dad. Wow.
You shouldn't have brought him here
Not the
in
kind
the
of friends
first
that you
place.
need.
Yeah,
Not
but
even in this game.
he needed our help.
Ridiculous. The
Excuses
writing in this
again?
game is so bad.
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
You're not gonna be like my dad. Okay, it proceeds to literally be just like him without the mic.
Scary.
Yep. Becomes a guardian.
So,
Plays
who's
Blitzball.
Chapu?
My little brother. Chapu.
That's all Jet is really.
Looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
You're being gaslit.
I became
That's
a guardian
back when
to
it happened on
fight
YouTube,
Sin.
and it
Yeah.
wasn't there.
Revenge, then?
That was the
Well, I
idea.
mean, I think you're seeing
I'm
things.
more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my
Just
brother.
take
Well,
a tab
after
of
the
acid
next
after you
tournament,
stream
I'll be a
something.
guardian full time. I know it kind of looks like I'm using you,
Too much choker grass.
but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Cool. Right. Let's do cheeky save. Something with being on the phone and switch to horizontal.
Hey,
to vertical,
sleepyhead.
very weird.
Something
don't
I
know,
want to give you.
maybe.
Whoa! You're giving
Whoa,
this to me?
dude.
Yeah,
Crazy.
use it well.
Got a screenshot? Send it me.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it.
Thank you for the
Where's Yuna?
go
We're
popular.
taking the same boat as Yuna,
yeah.
right? Why do we gotta wait?
You actually,
Yuna came
you
to
actually
this
sent the
village 10
image.
years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But
Oh
she had the talent.
yeah,
She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
that's weird.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
Let me check.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
I think it's my fault. I don't know, because it's the different
Okay,
font
off
to
we go.
everything. So I don't know what it is. Is it the YouTube or Twitch version of it? I think that's what it is, actually. It's the pop-up chat part of that.
Here comes one now.
The Twitch chat on the side. Yeah.
Why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
Just to let people know, this is not a random encounter. This is a
No
tutorial
problem.
fight. Saying that,
Not too shabby. You kept up
all
with him pretty
tutorial
well.
fights, I'm just doing 8 times just to get it done. Okay, give me Lulu's.
That looks...
Sweet.
Take your time.
There's a minigame here in 10-2 where you go around just shooting fiends with a gun. Really?
Let's
That's
get
fun.
going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
There's an option to pray here, but I don't know what it actually does.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray
You
here
might
for
not
a
do
safe
anything,
trip.
but
Chapu didn't pray that day.
gun
Said
is
he'd miss his boat.
gauntlets.
That should do it.
I'm making new saves every time because one, I don't trust the PC release. You know, I could crash and it could corrupt a save file, could do anything. So I'm just making new ones, as well as I can just backtrack to any save point that I need then. Miss me. I've almost got my overdrive as well. That's cool. There's one. Here's two. 3. Might save my overdrive. I don't really need to use it. I could have it as a backup. I don't really need to, what's it, Kimahri? I don't need to overkill him.
That's enough.
More you use the more soon you'll get the others. Yeah, but I mean, it's like, how many times do you think I'll actually use it on a 0 random encounter run? How many bosses is there?
What's with that guy?
If I use it once per boss, I'll get like
Kimahri
1
Ronso,
extra overdrive.
Of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
What's the next one after Spiral Cut?
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's.
Huh?
I can't remember.
Sometimes we don't understand him either.
Slice and dice.
Kumari doesn't talk much anyway.
Does that hit multiple times random
But
enemies?
he has protected me since I was a child.
The 6 hitter. Do you know how many times I need to use my overdrive to unlock that? Oh wait. He's got the Brotherhood on. She can have the Rod of Wisdom on. 69 times is actually. You know what? I rate Square if they actually did that. Well, the game is really peaceful when there's no random encounters. 10 times to slice and dice.
A flyer. That's your department, right?
True, but
I might do it then.
Why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Okay. Come to me, Valefor.
First real battle.
Show us what you're...
Okay.
Hey, Lighten, you alright? I am back, at least for today. I don't know when my next stream will be, but I'm here for now. There's more for Energy Rain, don't think we'll need that though. Yeah, I probably will not get Energy Rain. What I should do, while we're in a fight, is just boost my overdrive. He's not going to do much damage. I can just level my overdrive. Or the Ochi. There we go. Full overdrive. And just finish him off now. Watch me die. That won't be fantastic. Oh no, I won't die. I'll be fine. One more hit after this. Cool. Oh, how peaceful. Never mind.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave it. Say good night.
Ah, dark attack. Can't touch me now. I guess she should at least act so that she gets the AP. I'll get Waka in, maybe do some cheers. No, there's no need. Oh, we're doing like 2 more hits. Ooh, and the critical hit. Take all the sphere levels we can get. Should be all the enemies that there is now, until the boat. I don't think there's anything else. Is there? Maybe just to kind of test you. My random encounters are still off, so these are all needed. Let's get Yuna in just so she can defend. She should get AP at the end of this now. Cool. As I think she did. You should get AP for defending. I don't think you need to actually damage an enemy or do something. Cool. Save. This is where the well, we've got a few cutscenes to do first, but soon anyway. Right, I just need to speak to everyone because some people give me items. Thank you. Thank you. This is the last person. Yeah, they don't give anything. We are ready to go. And the action gives AP. Okay, sweet. Does changing weapon count as an action? And changing armor? I'm gonna guess not. But it might do. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Right, I'm gonna remove that, just so it's not on the screen. But I will put it back on when we get to Kilika. We call it a pilgrimage. I call it the longest funeral procession. Yes, except it is not Yuna that dies, is it? No, no, no.
Boo.
This is assault. Hey yo. Naughty. Naughty Zealous. We'll see anything that says Chini weapons armor doesn't give AP, so take that as you will. Okay. Sweet. That's fine then. Okay, let's just have a wander around first. I know I need to get... Is there a book in here? No. It might be next time we're on the boat. I know there's nothing upstairs, but down here in the Chocobo area there is a book.
Ooh, looks fascinating.
You can
clothes
punch
you're
a suitcase or kick a suitcase for a bunch of potions, so we'll do that as well.
Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not Awaka. Don't look like you got much money either.
Mr.
I've no business with you.
Extraordinaire.
Out of me way.
Well,
Who do you think you are?
we're probably going to be too poor for him.
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
That's the one.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Well, that was a nice sob story. Anyway.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
Okay, give me the book. Thank you. Chocobo views. Oh well. They're serving their purpose. It is fine. Just. Hey, stop creeping, man. Oh, he's my goalie. Nah, give me potions. Is that it? Are you joking me? It kind of sped up the game. Oh, damn. Oh well. I came from Besaid, you. I still don't. I don't know what to do about the leveling up. I don't know whether to keep everyone centered until I get some spheres that everyone can take advantage of. Or do I just progress them? I'm thinking if I get the HP sphere, I can put it here and get Yuna and Lulu to both get 800, well, get 400 extra health. And then maybe one here and one up here, because I don't know where to take these. I think Waka's probably going to go left. Dean's going to go up. Kamari's going to, I don't know. He's probably going to go up as well. But Waka's probably going to go around this direction. Waka will go towards Auron's side, and Tidus can go up and around. Maybe? 600 extra health. Is the maximum node 300? Because obviously if I overkill I get 2 of them. Which is the plan. HP Sir, all 300, yeah. I know, oh whoops, the purple ones are 300. Yeah, I didn't know whether it was 300 or 400. I need to save. Good idea.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Okay, BK. No worries. Hopefully you have
Word
a
is
good
that
rest of your day
summoner's got
and night.
noble blood.
I'll try not to leave it too
I
long.
heard she's Lord Braska's daughter.
We'll see.
You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
Speak to him again?
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Wakka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
While this cutscene is playing, I am going to go to the toilet. I shall not be long.
The wind. It's nice. You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkand, right?
You hear that from Wakka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Wakka. Wakka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkand there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jecht told me. He was my father's guardian.
Jecht. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing!
I am back.
You know, our meeting like
So the
this
last time
must
we
be
watched it
the
for 6 months.
blessing of Yevon.
My bad. I am back. Ready to fight Sin.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkand.
I'm sorry.
He went went out to sea for training one day and never came back.
Nev comes back and casually saves the world while
And no one's seen
limited.
him since then.
Of course. You know, that's what we do.
Why, that's
That is
the
what I'm
day
known
that
for.
Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father
What I
left.
was thinking of doing, either on camera or off camera, is doing an Expedition 33
The
solo
date
character
fits,
run.
doesn't it?
I noticed that Skittle is doing a Gustav solo run. Don't think he'll get very far.
Get here.
But he'll probably
You're
swap
here?
to Verso
Are
once
you not?
Gustav leaves the party. Hey, Danny. Hello, hello. It's been a while. Thank you for the help me.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika.
Sin!
We gotta distract it.
Welcome back. Yes.
family's
It has been 4 months, but
Forgive
I am
us,
back
Lady
today.
Summoner.
I don't know when the next stream will be, but I'm here doing this challenge run. See how often I can do it, I'm not too sure yet, but when I am available, I will be streaming. At least until the challenge is done. After that, I'm not sure. I've been wanting to do this challenge for ages. I remember talking about it for at least 2 months before I stopped streaming, which is like half a year ago now. I just want to see how far I can get with it. What is the challenge? So, 0 random encounters, basically. Basically a boss rush, except where there are infinite encounters, I can use that as an opportunity to grind stuff. So, right now, we fight Sin, but the ads that it shoots out are infinite. For one, they give power spheres, so I want to kill at least 99 of them, so I can have 99 power spheres. They give me AP as well, which is good. In a previous battle, I already got Yuna's... first of all, I already got Yuna's Aeon, Overdrive, so that's not an issue. Because I need Valfor's Overdrive for the Lord Ochu. It says it right on the screen. Yes, it does. No random encounters. I guess we just kind of let them do their thing. So she can block, attack. I need all of them to do something. Then at the end of the battle, everyone will be earning AP. Did you get Energy Blast? No, I'm not sure how many times or how you even get Energy Blast. I don't know what you need to do for that. I've just got with a normal energy rain, is it? Everyone takes Unisphere Grid. You talked to the dog in Besaid. Oh, I did not talk to the dog. Absolutely not. Is it much better?
How many of these things are there?
The Finn, that's where they're coming from.
Oh, don't say that, Ashen, because now I want to go back. Wait, Energy Blast. Let me do a little bit of research. Got to talk to the dog and say taking overdrive is much better. Oh no. I could, if you don't have to lose anything, I could just give Valifor the overdrive. Would save a lot of time. If I... Can I do that now? Aeons, Valifor. Before you leave for the ship in Besaid, you talk to the dog. Okay. You're not far off, you'd go back. It's basically before the ship, isn't it? So I guess it's not too far away. I don't think I can make people learn overdrives. No, I can't. Oh well. No. Well, I've got something called far playing, which is save editor. I was wondering whether I could just give them the overdrive. I think I'll reload the save, grab the overdrive, and do that, because I can just 8 times speed it. In fact, I might even be able to overboost the speed limit. Can you see this? You can't see this. Instead of it being 8, I don't know, let's make it 16. Make the step multiplier 4. Cool. Let's see how that goes. Then the dog is in the top right hub. Okay, sweet. Can we go back to Besaid? I'm gonna guess we can go back to Besaid from here. If not, I'll just load another save. Tears is gonna be buzzing. Oh wait. Encounters off. Holy! Speed go crazy. Oh wait, unless it's this way. Okay, it's that way, never mind. This hut. Hey dog. Dog! Maybe you can't. Talk to vendor in lower left. You know my password, alright. Talk to the vendor in the lower left. Maybe talk to the girl outside first. This one? Unless I need to load the save before I left. This one. Just listen to Danny. Talk to the vendor in the lower left. Of this room or... in town. In here. I did not know there was a shop here. I've got a better one, got a better one. Do I spend my gil? No, because we're going to be going to more shops in the future. Oh, here we go. Alright, she yaps on about her dog. We go to dog. Hey! Energy blast. Cool beans. Okay, so... Is there a way I can look at it? No. Oh yeah. Cool. Well, thank you for that. That's probably saved me a lot. I know that the standard one does about 1,000 damage at this point in the game. So if it's much stronger, then that is rather nice. Right, we're back here again. Let's speak to everyone again, just to grab the items. That's all, that is not 4 times game speed. Right, cool. Now we're all set. Took no time at all. Nah, the next thing is just getting rid of these cutscenes. But some of them can't be skipped. As well, looks like he's edging. Which time to choose scene 1, 2. Right. Back downstairs first. Get rid of you. The speed is rather overwhelming. Right. I'm going to take off the speed because it broke the last one. Broke the potions. It may take a while though. I also need as many as I can get. Okay, it's done. That's everything. We will save and then we go right back to Sin. Should be ready now. Go speak to Wakka. Speak to these. Speak to Wakka. Speak to you. And we're back to where we were just a few minutes ago. One thing I didn't do is equip my accessories. Oh well. We're fine. Hopefully. Let's go. So, first of all, I just need people to take their turns. We'll start with Lulu. Cool. She can just defend. And we can attack. She's just defended. Now we can swap to Wakka. This guy out there. Right. And now we can just start doing a bunch of cheers.
How many of these things are there?
The fin!
Yes, yes, yes. Hip hip hooray! Once we have 5 cheers on, we should be able to one-shot all these sin scales, I'm hoping. Ha! Ha! Missed. Your ace. This is 2. This is 3. And 5. I'm hoping we can one-shot them all. Nice, he can. Tidus can. Okay, sweet. Now we can just speed and just go as fast as humanly possible. Can we auto? What was that? Was that my HUD? That was my HUD. I don't know what auto is. Okay, there is no auto attack. I guess, what time is it? We'll do this for about 5 minutes. Because I'm not counting 99 of them. Which might not even need to be 5 minutes. But everyone's taking a turn. We're not losing any health. So the next part of the fight, so for the next boss, should be fine. I just wish I could hold X rather than having to spam X, but oh well. It has been 1 minute. Oh, Tidus has taken damage. So we'll have to heal up before we actually kill Sin. I may as well make Sin at least 1 hit away from death. But yeah, only reason I'm doing this is so that I've got enough sphere levels well, no, enough power spheres to get me a decent way through my leveling. Right, I don't want to attack it anymore. I just want to attack the Sin Scales. When I critical, I even overkill them, so that's even more AP. Two minutes remain. Once those 2 minutes are up, I'm gonna get Yuna out. I'm gonna heal Wakka and Tidus. And then I'm gonna finish Sin off. And then I gotta do this again. I'm gonna have to cheer Tidus and Wakka 5 times, kill a bunch of them little fish. Probably about for 2 minutes, maybe. And then we can finish the boss off. I do need to be more wary of my health though for the next boss, because that one will do quite a decent amount of damage. With my 5 cheers on though, it should negate quite a bit of the physical. Almost there. That could be pretty good for a bit after this. Yeah, we should be fine. Once it turns 35, 10:35, I'm going to stop. I'm just hoping I don't die in the next boss. That one in Killer Crew is next. Yes, so the Lord Ochu is what I need to overkill. I'm saving Valefor's overdrive for that fight. Ochu isn't a mandatory counter. You're still taking it? Yes, simply for the HP orbs, HP spheres. Right, I'm gonna kill this off. And every encounter that isn't random, I will be doing. Simple, like, it's drops, it's gil, it's sphere levels, you know, they all add up. Kill this off. Let's just defend. Swap in Yuna. Cure Tidus. Defend. Actually, no. Kill that one. I need to cure Wakka now, and then finish it off. Will I kill it with this? Probably not. Yeah, not yet. Miss. I could actually, let's just defend. Let's cure that 63 damage. And finish it off. Sweet. I have got Tidus' overdrive, so if it does come to definitely desperate measures, could use it. In this next part. but I am planning to just try and fight it as normal. Get away from me. The main concern I have about this is when it does a blender attack. Because you can hit both of us for decent damage. Right, I need to cheer 5 times because the cheer doesn't carry over. Two. This is 3. Oh. That might not be a physical attack. Oh, this is 5. It didn't seem like there was much damage reduction from our cheers. Let's use a potion. Okay. We need to damage the boss as much as we can, just so it's a 1-hit. And then we can start grinding the small fish. I'm just scared to get a critical hit and do more damage than I'm expecting. Okay, let's hit him. Waka can use a potion on himself. You can use a potion. I think now I'm just going to focus on the ads and defend when I can't, when they're not there. Hello, Claudia. I am good, actually. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing a challenge run in a minute. It's going alright. And we're overkilling. Oh yeah. Right, so we'll do this until it says, until it's 10:45. I just need to be careful with my inputs. Now that we're going so fast. Potion. Still no ads. Defend. Potion again. More ads. 2 more minutes of it. I can always just buy more potions, so it's no biggie. I'm doing this so that I can get some ability spells. I guess we don't really need 99. I really doubt we're going to be using 99 ability spheres, but at least we'll have them. We've also got the power spheres already. So next is speed for your accuracy and things, and then mana. I'm not sure where we can grind them, but I'm sure we'll just get them over time. One more minute. Not sure what this boss drops. Smack. Potion, each of us. And it is 45, we'll kill these ads. Kill these ads. Finish the job. Sweet. Cool, so we will get a lot of SP, but what I'm concerned about really is the spheres. So 10 levels, 12 each. Sweet. Oh, it's mana spheres that you get. We've got 48, that's fine. Ability spheres we would have got from the jellyfish thing. We didn't get 99. I thought we were doing it for a lot longer than we actually was, but that's fine. Mana spheres, you know, it's MP. There's only 2 people that use them, really. Because Tidus isn't going to be doing much magic. It's going to be Lulu and Yuna. They're being dramatic sometimes, even that deadly. Of course not. Just destroys a few homes. You can withstand that. Only a tidal wave, pretty minor, of course. Easy. Could surf it. Hello there, Hutch. Doing well here, personally. How are you?
When Sin attacked Zanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
Not even that dead. Of course not. They're fine. People die and Yuna dances.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Ah, thanks, BTA.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please,
Of
take
course,
me to
Sammy.
them.
Sweet. I think we're just gonna rush through this part because I think it's the one chance dependent boss in the entire run.
We'll go see
It
what
can
we
either
can do
drop.
to help in town.
Well, I guess it's not. I need to look at all the drops of all the bosses, but this one can either drop MP spheres or HP spheres, and I want the HP spheres. Well, the HP sphere is a 1 in 8 chance of dropping. Favorite Final Fantasy game? Final Fantasy X. This is probably like the 8th time that I've played the game, so I like this very much. And hearing what Square said about their inspiration for Final Fantasy 17 gets me very excited.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death,
What I'll
they
do,
refuse to
I'll
face
either
their
stream
fate.
until I
They
get the
yearn to
HP
live
sphere,
on and resent
or
those
I stream
still
until my phone
alive.
dies. It's on 19%. And because I've got to read
You
TikTok
see,
chat off my phone,
They envy the living,
I'll just stream until that point.
and in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends.
Favorite
that
Final Fantasy
prey
8 is
on
Final
the
Fantasy
living.
Crisis Core, and also Dissidia. Dissidia was so good,
Sad,
especially Duodecim on
isn't
the
it?
PSP.
The sending
I
takes
prefer
them to
that
the far
one
plane,
to
where they may
NT.
rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
And Crisis Core was such a good game as well. I know it'd be a massive project, but when they did the Crisis Core reunion, if Zack was in the same art style as he is in Remake, just to get the compatibility. PSP version of Dissidia. The Dissidia and Duodecim was on. I played it on PSP. I don't know what other consoles it was on, if any. Let's replace the music with super bass. Hell yeah. Get a mod for it. Dissidia NTs for PS4. Yes, I know that one. NTs for PS4 and PS5 or modern consoles. But Duodecim is my favourite Dissidia. You got that Dissidia? Then you got Dissidia NT. Ain't there also Dissidia 2012, or is that the same as Duodecim? Boom, boom. Boomba, boomba, boom. Hell yeah. Banging bass. It's the same. Dissidia NT and Dissidia Duodecim. Oh, Duodecim in 2012 are the same. Yeah, I much prefer that version. I liked how the combat was. And also it's a 1v1 rather than like managing multiple things. Because if your allies, or if they're like computer controlled, which they mostly are now because no one plays anymore, so you can't play online. But if they're rubbish, you just lose. You don't follow, thank you. Much appreciated. Duodecim was amazing. Yeah, it was so good.
It must be tough.
I think I maxed
being a summoner.
So many characters.
Yuna chose her own path.
Cloud,
she knew
definitely.
from the beginning
Tidus,
what it meant.
Jet.
All we can do
What's
is
the other
protect
one?
her along the way
Laguina?
until the end.
Probably butchered that.
Until
But the machine gun man from 8.
What's the end?
He was really fun to use with his massive laser gun. It was sick. Cloud's favorite character. Cloud was sick. You know, do a little Octoslash. Not Octoslash.
Until
Is it Octoslash?
she defeats Sin.
Omnislash. That's the one. Laguna. Is that how you say it? Well, he was sick. I loved him.
I hope.
He was really fun to use.
I hope I did okay.
Oh,
You
Laguana.
did very well.
I don't know.
They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time.
Lighting
No more
into
people being
Dane.
killed by Sin.
Yes.
No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It
Laguna.
was strange, and somehow horrifying.
I've watched
I never
Advent
wanted to
Children.
see it
I
again.
did. Where I didn't. I know it's been out for years and years, but I never watched it until I finished Rebirth, and it was so good. My desktop wallpaper is the Sephiroth. It's a black and white picture where the white is Cloud and Sephiroth. Well, Sephiroth has his Masamune in Cloud lifted in the air like in the film. It looks sick. It's so cool. Got that in my desktop. It is amazing. I didn't watch it in 4K though, and I really want to get it in 4K.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
I hope they make a game out of it, or just something else. You give me anything? No. Wallpaper on a laptop with clouds, with swords on the ground. Yeah. I think 7 is just such a good game.
There you are.
Great
Be
story,
Saint Aurochs.
great
Huddle.
characters.
On to the temple, where we pray for victory.
Go!
Victory!
High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Kilika Temple here. Yep. Lord O'Holland was once a
Female
great blitzer,
Sephiroth.
you know?
Waka.
That's valid.
Hmm?
Because why
Praying for
not?
victory
Exactly.
is all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying Blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Gone.
Whatever you say.
Yes, I think
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
Let's go. Right. Let's. Is there anything important from this shop? I am indeed a customer. No. 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 Oh, I did have that equipped. Oh, never mind. Arm guard could be nice. Let me actually equip everything that we have. Water Ward. The Lord Ochu uses water attacks, so that is actually good. I think we're fine in equipment. I'm best off saving my guild because it is so limited. Lordy would always make fun of you every time you're here. Aww. Let's save the child.
Whoa!
Hell yeah. I'm not too sure how much damage Valor's new overdrive does, because I still want to overkill the Ochu. I think to overkill Ochu you need to do 800 damage over its initial health.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What? What? What do you mean?
It's just that... well...
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
Oh, so we need to do the tutorial with Kamari first, anyway. So, let's do that.
Kimari, why don't you use Lancet?
What's...
Normally, it's a skill, but when Alonso uses it...
Hey!
Grab that. Cool. Right, I need to speak to the Crusaders. I think he gives us an
The
antidote.
fiend before us,
Then I'll go and
we've
save.
had trouble with this one before.
And then just keep trying the Ochu until I get the HP sphere.
The Ochu is... We could throw 100... Ochu poison is a short...
Thank you.
Standing. Stand.
Sweet. Okay, we go and save. And then we just hope for the best. What is 1 in 8 chance? What is the percentage of that? 1 in 8. It is a number. But 1 in 4 is 25%. So it'd be 12.5% chance. Well, anyway, let's start by going for... Let's cheer. Let's lance it. Might learn something. Okay, we didn't learn anything. Waka. He's poisoned. Let's just cheer again. I obviously haven't leveled up my sphere grid at all at this point, so... Swap out for Lulu. Another cheer. 3 now. Swap in Yuna so we can use the Ferrari. Give us back. Kill him. Let's just do seed cannon. Fire. Tita's back in. I think this is the 5th cheer. Possibly. Fall asleep. Okay, let's do fire magic. Shouldn't wake him up. Cool. Let's just defend. Oh wait, the heal, don't they though? Mind. Well, that wasn't very friendly. Cure. Lulu. Sweet, that's very, very good. This is gonna be, if I don't get this HP sphere, it's gonna be so annoying to do over and over again. Sweet black magic over there. Let's get Yuna to do Valor for it now. I attack. I overdrive. That should be an overkill. I'm hoping. Sonic wings. And fire. Sweet. I cannot be poisoned. Do I do it now? I can do that first. Just to knock another 100 off itself. And now, I think... Which one is the good one? Energy Blast or Energy Ray? I can't remember. This might sound really annoying. Oh, never mind. Vale for overdrives. Default overdrive is Energy Ray. Second overdrive, Energy Blast, is obtained by speaking to a young girl. So yeah, I need to do Energy Blast. On this one. Give me the overkill. I can also see how much damage it does. $1,400. Well, it's not a significant amount more, but what do I get? MP Sphere. Right. So I obviously need to reload
summoner and
save
her guardians.
and do it over and
Very
over and over
impressive.
again until I get the HP sphere.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Or do I do that off
Young
camera
Crusaders
and call it a night? Because it is 11 o'clock. How long have we been on for? I've been on for 3 hours so far. I'm gonna reload the save, do it off camera, get the HP sphere, because you've seen I can complete the battle now. It's just chance dependent, but it means I can go to bed now and get ready for work in the morning. So I suppose I don't really need to save anymore because, you know, I'm not doing it. But oh well. Like I said, it's like a 12.5% chance that I actually get the HP sphere, but with enough battles, it will happen eventually. Thanks Ashen, thanks Sammy, and everyone else that has stuck around. It's like Hutch, nice to meet you. I don't think I've spoken to you before, so it's been good to have you in. Been a pleasure, good luck getting the job. Thank you, catch you soon. Yep, alright, bye bye. In a bit, and I need to try and fix my TikTok so I can actually read it on my computer. Alright.